Well, folks, here we are. 1 week later after the hot mess that was Misfits 007. From the prelims to the main event, that entire card was a dumpster fire. Anyone else feel like KSI and his team are losing the plot? You know, when Misfits started, I was intrigued. As a traditional boxing fan, I find crossover boxing or influencer boxing, whatever you want to call it, I find that scene to be entertaining as hell. For a while, I thought Misfits discovered the perfect formula for an entertaining boxing event with fighters who work hard to put on a show for the fans. But lately, something is off. Fighters are ducking each other, there are illegal punches in the ring, dramatic and unprofessional shit going on behind the scenes, and worst of all, the decision to put this jackass in charge of the prelims. Aside from the fact that Keemstar doesn't know shit about boxing, his prelims are a fucking joke. They are a sideshow, an unfunny joke that goes on way too long. The entire thing was an embarrassment, and honestly, I knew right then and there that the Misfits 007 card was gonna suck. On the main card, there were only 3 fights that anyone cared about, so let's just jump right to them. We got Salt Poppy versus Anthony Taylor, Deji versus Swarms, and KSI versus Joe Fournier. Salt Poppy's hype train was derailed, and he is not handling that loss very well.
Third round, he was slowing down. He was like on his back foot. I could sense that, like his face, he looks like he was struggling with me. All he did was like hug me like he would like do the punch and hug like Mayweather did. Pretty much he could do. He didn't really hurt me. I was fine.
A sore loser. I'm not surprised. I was also very impressed by Swarms and Deji, both of them. They both made such amazing improvements, and I found their fight to be my fight of the night. Deji, in my opinion, has some of the best defensive skills in the crossover boxing scene, bar none. He is way more skilled at boxing than KSI, in my opinion, but he just doesn't seem to have the same drive and motivation that KSI does. But if he continues to improve at this pace, the sky's the limit. Somehow, the least entertaining fight out of all 3 was the main event. Look, I don't mind KSI as a person. I admire everything that he's accomplished both inside the ring and outside of the ring. He is one of the biggest YouTube stars of all time. But watching him hop around the ring like the Easter Bunny, throwing wild and reckless punches, and then ending the fight with an illegal elbow, it's making me pause. And to make matters worse, he started celebrating like he actually did something, and then he spent the next 24 hours claiming that his power is what did the job. Kept swearing up and down that he landed that right hook that he threw. And then you have Mance Taylor, who is an abomination and needs to spend more time in the background and stop trying to hog the spotlight. He just talks so much shit and just keeps making situations worse for KSI.
You don't know what you're talking about some of the time, and also.
But I do, though.
No, you don't.
Man,
you literally
exactly
don't.
what I
you
know,
don't.
and that's
you,
what I said.
Yeah, but what you know is not accurate all the time.
And more embarrassing of all, we have KSI's promoter, who looks like this, and he got into an argument with a reporter in the post-fight conference.
Let me just quickly take that. You're a boxing reporter, or what's your background?
Yes,
I've never seen you at a boxing press conference before. Yeah. So let me ask you a question. What angles you seen?
I can show you.
Yeah, you show me afterwards. But let me. We've answered the question on it. There's one angle. I'll give it to you totally right. One angle looks like a straight elbow, absolutely. But there's also the key angle. If you look at behind the head, that's the angle that you look at the commission. That's the angle where you see which part when the head moves. If the head moves, then clearly there's impact.
Are you serious? Even after KSI finally acknowledged the illegal elbow and the decision was overturned to a no contest by that janky ass commission that KSI found off Craigslist, KSI starts celebrating on Twitter. He's posting memes like he didn't literally elbow a man across the face. This is a 30-year-old man we're talking about, by the way. KSI is 30, acting like this. Honestly, Misfits needs to be revamped. They need a reboot. They need a better, stronger commentary team, instead of putting Dean the Great and Slim on the mic. If you can't get Wade back, bring Roundhouse Radio back and keep him. Why have him make one appearance and not bring him back? Here's my message to KSI and the rest of the team at Misfits. Get a better PR team, get a hold of your emotions, and tighten the hell up.
Get your shit together! Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together.